on time, and then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
No motion over Flowers. Jackson up top again. Open man is beaten. He's got him. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. They'll motion over Flowers. To the air one more time with Jackson. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, so replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. The question, did he get his hands around the football in the end zone? If he did, it's a touchdown. But this one's going to need very close scrutiny.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run with Brooks. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. We'll try and hurry to the line here.
It's a pick up of 6.
Jones. Off balance throw. It's complete. He's going to be hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Don't worry.
Off the play fake. Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or backside. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. They'll put Everett in motion here. On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That is left side and caught by Flowers. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Third and 6. Jackson now from the 50. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Give him 13 on that screenplay, and a first down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike, these running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that match.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers are going to get the football at their own 23.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goals, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Run with Brooks to begin this drive. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Chargers. It's a gain of 34.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
Brings up third and 4.
Jones going to try and throw on third down. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the injured player. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working from the gun, and he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on 3rd down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those 3rd down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals. I can tell you firsthand, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. It's a give. Heading right. It's Henry. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Raven 1st down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On the give, here's Henry. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Flowers with the catch. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 4th down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to fight off a lot with that one. It's no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Now a play fake. Jones. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, LA. Shotgun now for Jones. Throw right side, caught by Odunze.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Throwing is Jones on third down. He's got the tight end, Tunyon. Divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he will score. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
You're trying to do something, you gotta lead with the back.
Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Ravens offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. He's got it about the 8. And he's into the end zone. Brian Thomas, touchdown Chargers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense going to get it one final time in this first half. The deficit is 10, 24-14. The work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, Chargers 24. Ravens.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the New York Jets squaring off against the Buffalo Bills. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. He's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. He's one of the best playmakers we have in the entire NFL. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Second down, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. Here's 3rd and 7. On play action, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. No motion over Flowers. Jackson up top again. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Next to score, Chargers 24, Ravens 21.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll spin out of the tackle. Winds up getting about 6 yards. Play action now. It's Jones. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt, as he'll come on to punt this one away. A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with the player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. And I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
The Chargers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. On the move, running left, it's Brooks. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Out of bounds, but in business. They mark them down near the 2. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 27.
So first off, nice job picking up enough for the first down. But I got to be honest, Mike, when he caught it, I thought he was going to put his foot in the ground and get physical and run through contact and try to score. I'm not so sure why he just so quickly ran out of bounds, even though he was able to pick up the first.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, LA. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll look forward for a couple. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Jackson now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. A contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
In motion comes Andrews. On third down, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Back to throw, Jackson. He'll try and set up the tight end screen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 6. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here is the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
It's the tight end likely in motion. 3rd and short, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. We'll go once more with Brooks. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They get an even 20. And the Chargers have the first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Michael Pierce there to meet him.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Another try with Brooks. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing now is Jones. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. With a tight end, likely. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Here's Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson going to keep it himself. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
In motion comes Andrews. Throwing Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. They'll run here. We'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And the Ravens are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. Aguilar goes off in motion. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Holding offense.
Now it is first and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Aguilar goes off in motion. Again, it'll be Henry. And he will score! Game on! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Next the score, Chargers 31, Ravens 28. Justin Tucker.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to about the 28-yard line. Here's first and 10. The Chargers offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. They'll start this. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down. On play action, it's Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll try and run it with Brooks. A gain there of 11. First down, LA.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive. Try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Jones operating out of the pistol. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Jones. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. On the ground, it's Brooks. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now a play fake. Jones. Escaping the danger, throwing and completed. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Ted Ryman. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and good. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. It started with 1st and 10. No motion over Flowers. Play action now. Jackson. Now he takes off. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll take off again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get that's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. They'll drop to throw. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short. The Chargers get set to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. This is 1st and 10. Henry. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Second down, Jackson. And that ball incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. Now it's going to be third down. Jackson now. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. Now, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's first down. Jackson up top again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. There's that man again. Another catch. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Again, it's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. One last shot now for Jackson. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.